Hey guys, I think I'm going to start a new weekend Sunday thing called Cold One with Chris. So just wanted to say happy week. Hope everybody's doing good. Still trying to figure out uh, really a schedule for my videos, and that's, being a YouTube channel, I need to really start lining some stuff up. I kind of just do it spur of the moment, and wing it a lot of the times, but I need to come up with a schedule, and seeing a lot of you guys are inspiring. Some of you guys that do it every day with your vlogs on just anything, and it's really cool. It just gives other people, a glimpse into what you got going on. Even if it's not exciting, people like to watch entertainment, whatever it is. So I was out on the lake today. I shot a little bit of, footage, but there wasn't much going on, so I probably won't do anything with the footage. Just one of those things where, I tried and put it out there. Not every video is a success or outing either. I was out doing a little fishing, and everybody I was running into out there was not catching much. But it was a great day. Great weather today. Started off at about 46 this morning, which was not bad at all, and got up to about 67, I'd say, this afternoon. So I went out on the lake about 2:30, and it was nice. There was people out on the dock fishing, people on the banks fishing. It looked like on the other side of the lake, it looked like the whole parking lot was full of boats, even dropping in on the side that I was with the Pelican. So really just a great day to be out. And yeah, it was fun, just tooling around on the Pelican bass Raider. There's nothing better than being out on the water. That's kind of my paradise, really. So yeah, we're sitting here in the backyard, and I'm doing a bunch of stuff back here right now, trying to make it livable. It's there was nothing back in our backyard area for the last 2 years since we've been here, and when it rains, it's just a muddy mess, just mud everywhere. So I started bringing in some of that crush and run just to do some paths, and I'll show you, video on that later. And then also just doing kind of a riverbed, because I was, over time watching the backyard as it kind of flooded during the rains. I could see patterns of the water and where they were going, and how I could maybe channel that, obviously away from the home, but also out of my yard. So I've got kind of a riverbed thing that I'm working on right now. I've got more topsoil I got to put in. Really just standing back a lot and looking to see kind of visually what I want to do. And as you can see behind me, it's nice. This will all fill in over the next couple months with the white oak trees, and you won't even see. You could see a couple of the homes back here right now, but once that fills in, it just becomes so nice and private, and it's really great. So I want to make it, a usable space, so that when we have people come over, and we don't have to sit out here in the mud, we can actually enjoy the fire pit or be barbecuing and smoking something. So yeah, other than that, guys, just wanted to round out my weekend and say hi to everybody, and hope everybody's doing good. Do good deeds when you can out there. I've been a little down lately with obviously weather. Weather usually puts everybody in a funk mood sometimes. But I noticed up and around our town and the county, there was a lot of trash. It seemed like during the summertime and springtime, there was a lot of crews would come by and pick up the garbage and stuff like that along the side of the road. And over the last few months, I hadn't seen anything, and it just kept accumulating and accumulating. So actually, one of my neighbors, they went out one day and started picking up trash on the side of the road, and you know, that's a good thing. I'm gonna get out there with them too, and just, you know, clean up your town, make it look good. They did start finally. I did see some guys on the road yesterday picking up the highway, so that was a great welcoming sight. And I think a lot of the stuff that I see on the side of the road, a lot of bottles, you know, cans and stuff like that, lightweight type stuff. And I think, you know, guys, if you're rolling a truck, you know, make sure you look in the back of the truck and make sure there's not a bunch of stuff just that can fly out, because I think a lot of it is just flying out of the backs of trucks, to tell you the truth. I don't think people are, you know, willingly throwing it out the window, hopefully not. But yeah, I think a lot of it might just be blowing out of people's beds of their vehicles. So even now that I just picked up, you know, a truck, I gotta be aware of what's back there, and, you know, not throw my garbage after a day of fishing back there. Just make sure it gets put away. Anyway, I am just going off on a rant, but once again, guys, thanks for having a cold one with me. I haven't even had a sip this whole time since we've been chatting here. But let's do this again next weekend, and I really hope you guys like the channel. Again, we're trying different stuff here. We're doing some barbecue, we're doing some smoking. We've got that Bass Tracker Classic that's coming, still on the waiting list for one. So we're really stoked about getting that. You know, not that we're not going to continue with the Pelican. I'll tell you the one thing with the Pelican though, just real quick, at least how I offload it and load it and stuff like that, the one thing that kind of kills me is the battery part. It just, sometimes you got to make sure it's on the right side of the boat, so if you're pulling it up or whatever, or taking it out, those batteries can weigh a lot, and I think mine's probably close to 40 pounds. That's the only thing that, you know, is the downside for me, is getting the battery in and out. So the one thing with the Bass Tracker Classic, or really any boat, is the batteries are already on board, and you launch it a little differently, obviously, off the back of the trailer. So I think that that's going to help me, you know, launch easier. Not that, you know, the Pelican Bass Raider is not great to launch. In fact, it's so cool. Every time I go out, just everybody's always so interested in it. You know, they're always going, "Hey, what is that?" You know, and da da da, and they're always checking it out. So again, if you have one, it's a great little boat. I love it. But definitely looking forward to getting the bigger boat, so I can go out. We can take my wife, you know, a little easier, and our dog, which I'm stoked to get out there, and my son when he's out here. So again, thanks guys for watching the Mechanical Owl channel. We'll see you soon, and take care.